1 year ago today, on June 4, 2018, at around 10:30 p.m., the bodies of 17-year-old Jassi Bhangal and 16-year-old Jhutty were discovered with gunshot wounds in the area of 192nd Street and 40th Avenue in Surrey. Now, the two teenage boys were last seen alive playing basketball with a group at George Vanier Elementary School in Surrey. IHIT continues to actively investigate and gather evidence, and we need the public's help to further our investigation. This remains a priority investigation for us, and all leads are being pursued to identify Jassi and Jason's killers.
Exactly 1 year ago today, my little brother was found murdered on a roadside in Surrey. When the police came knocking at our door in the early hours of the morning, it left us in utter shock. We could not comprehend what had happened, and our family hasn't been the same since. If Jassi was still here today, we would have been celebrating his 18th birthday this past January. Although my brother and I were 2 years apart, both of our birthdays were in January. And for the past 17 years, we had celebrated our birthdays together. This time around, he was not here to celebrate it. My birthday will never be the same. We don't know why this happened, who did it, and what motive they had behind it, which are all questions that still go unanswered today. No family should have to experience this type of heartache. My family and I haven't been the same since. We have a huge hole in our hearts that will never be filled, and our eyes will always ache to see him smile one last time.
On June 4th, my baby brother left to go play basketball and never came back. Later that night, his body was found on a rural street in South Surrey. Our worst nightmare began that night and hasn't ended since. It never will. We have no answers as to why someone would ever do this to Jason. He was only 16 years old. He was just a child. No parent should ever have to spend their life wondering what could have possibly happened in their child's final moments. Someone out there knows what happened to Jason. They know why he didn't come home. We are urging anyone who has any information to please contact IHIT or CrimeStoppers if you wish to remain anonymous.
This investigation shocked the community, no doubt. It even shocked us as members of IHIT who have seen a lot of homicides, unfortunately, in our community. And we are working so very hard to solve the case, to provide answers for two grieving families. And we're hoping that those people that I just mentioned, that those people that have information about what happened to these boys 1 year ago would finally do the right thing and step up and contact us, provide the information that we're all wanting to hear.